Welcome back to the Dividend Diplomats YouTube channel. Everyone, you got Lanny and Bert, the Dividend Diplomats. We are pumped up to talk to you about another round of stock purchases we made last week. So get ready, everybody. Get hyped. Get that coffee. Whatever you're sipping on today. Let's go.
Smash that subscribe button. Give your boy Bert and Lanny a nice thumbs up. We're diving into the money that we put to work this past week from September 13th to September 17th. Bert, what's up? What's going on?
We bought stocks this last week. That's what we always do. Every week, everybody, we try to put ourselves one step closer to financial freedom by taking cash off the sideline and investing them in income producing assets. Our favorite of the income producing assets, because we think it is the easiest, the truly passive form of passive income is dividend income. So we buy dividend growth stocks, as you would guess by the name of our channel and a lot of the videos that we talk about here on this YouTube channel.
Yep, we do talk about dividend stocks, dividend investing, pursuing that financial freedom based on that dividend income. Bert, we both put a lot of capital to work. You and your wife, and my wife, and I put a lot of capital in during this past week. We had a few red days that happened.
Yeah.
Undervaluation was happening in the market.
Mm-hmm.
I know you and your wife, and us over here. We always consistently buy certain dividend stocks and ETFs. Bert, do you want to start us off with your consistent purchases?
Yeah, we always buy one share of Johnson & Johnson each. So my wife and I grabbed one at the beginning of the week. We started that about 6 months ago and could not be happier that we started this investing strategy. So on 9/13, I bought one share. My wife bought one. My price was 167.54. Hers was 167.12. So as you can see, Johnson & Johnson continues to trend in the other direction. They continue to head down. A few weeks ago, we were buying Johnson & Johnson mid 170s, and it's down almost $10 a share. So we are excited and pumped up to continue buying J&J. That purchases that we made on Monday, we each added $4.24 of dividend income. So $8.48 total between the two of us on that Monday. But I got to throw in a little bit of a bonus here, because we did not just buy Johnson & Johnson once this week. On Friday, as the stock market continued to slide, I scooped up one more share of myself of Johnson & Johnson, and I grabbed it at a price of, drumroll please, 164.35. So Johnson & Johnson fell over $3 from where it started the week. So I saw it on Friday. I was a little aggravated. So I'm like, you know what? Screw it. Let's just grab one more share for myself. So I added another $4.24 of dividend income from Johnson & Johnson.
Wow. So Bert, you added nice $12.72 for J&J, deploying a total capital of just under $500.
Yep, I love that J&J is getting ready to start yielding around 2.6% once again. I love that it's much higher than 2.50%. So those were our standard purchases. Lanny, do you want to talk to us about your standard purchases? Because something looks a little different this week than it has in previous weeks for your standard purchase.
Let's just say, so for those that don't know, since July of 2020, each week my wife and I both are buying 3 shares of a Vanguard ETF, specifically the high dividend yield ETF. The ticker symbol is VYM. Expense ratio is very low at 0.06%. They invest in some of the top dividend stocks.
Yeah, their top 10 holdings resemble our portfolios there, which is why we love VYM as an ETF.
Yes. And this way it takes the emotion and timing out of the equation, and I'm consistently putting money to work. So I usually do this on Monday morning, and for both my wife and I think it was like Wednesday or Thursday night, I'm looking through my activity and I'm like, wait, where's my 3 shares of VYM in my portfolio? My wife settled. Oh, for some reason it just didn't go through, or it was canceled or something like that. So I had to buy the 3 shares on Friday versus the Monday. Well, when I found it, I actually went in and bought 1 share on Thursday right before the market was closing, and then bought 3 more shares on Friday. So I actually put 4 shares in my portfolio that week. To give the rundown, my wife bought 3 shares on Monday. at a price of $106.17. So put in $318. Added $9 in forward income at a yield of around 2.83%. Then I slid in with that one share of VYM on Thursday at 105.24. Added $3 there, and then bought my standard 3 shares Friday morning on a trigger, same price at 105.24. Again, $315 there, adding $9. So in total, we added $21 in forward income at an overall cost basis or cash deployment of $739.
I'm just laughing because I know how much that must have driven you insane, Lanny. But the reality is, you oddly stumbled into buying VYM at a lower price than you would have on Monday. But the truth is, 3 months from now, it's not going to matter. 3 years from now, it's definitely not going to matter. 30 years from now, you're not even going to be thinking about that one time that you invested accidentally on a Friday for VYM instead of a Monday for one of the weeks of this.
Maybe we'll crack a beer and talk about, remember that one time when I bought it at 105.24 versus 106 and change?
I don't think we're going to be having that conversation, but
I could go for a beer though, man.
Yep. But all right, let's keep moving along here because I only bought one more stock here and it was for my wife's portfolio. And then Lanny can round out with his purchases there if that's all right with everybody. The company, we've been talking about it a lot recently. It's an undervalued pharmaceutical giant. I've been talking about how I wanted to take advantage of buying this dip to build out my wife's portfolio. That company is AbbVie, ticker symbol ABBV. Really shouldn't be much of a surprise to anybody on this channel. We love the company. They have Humira. They have a lot of other great medications that are consistently prescribed to them. They're running into issues with their new arthritis medication with the FDA, having to put some new labels on there and some new risks. Them amongst everybody else that has this type of pill. But in the long run, I'm feeling great about AbbVie as they continue to diversify and grow their brand. So what did we do on 9/13 on Monday? We grabbed 2 more shares from my wife at 108.17. That added $10.40 of dividend income at a yield of 4.81%. The next day, their price fell down almost $2 per share. So I grabbed 2 more shares for her at 106.54, also adding $10.40. So in total, $20.80 added at an average yield of probably about 4.84%.
Wow. Adding AbbVie, ABBV, great dividend growth stock. Again, getting that FDA shakeup. That product is only, as of now, was only net revenue of what, 3%?
Yeah, very small portion. I know they were hoping that it was going to be another home run all-star, but this kind of stuff will keep happening in the sector. If it's not this drug, it'll be another one. Somehow, this is just something the industry always has to work through. I'm not saying I'm going to be able to tell you how it's going to end, but based on the metrics at their PE, at their payout ratio, at their current dividend yield, that's why I still like AbbVie despite some of the noise that's going on.
I love it, man. Nice job adding capital, building a position.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it's all about. You're pretty much doing this almost on a weekly basis at this point, too.
Yeah, no kidding. All right, Lanny. So why don't you round us out here with your and your wife's purchases?
Sure. So also during the week, my wife has a small Reynolds consumer goods stock position. We bought 2 shares, ticker symbols REYN, on September 16th at $27.43. So investing about $55 just under, adding a whopping $1.84 to her forward income.
That's some good old Reynolds wrap there for that portfolio. You gotta love it.
Get that aluminum foil, that plastic wrap. And I think they also own the Hefty brand. So for all you garbage bag buyers out there, please support the stock.
I love it.
So added 2 shares, 3.35% on Thursday.
Yeah, that's great. I didn't realize they were yielding that much.
Yeah, they haven't been public for maybe not even 8-9 months. It's very short term since they've been a public stock buy. So check them out. Again, ticker symbols REYN, consumer brand company, small. So
yeah, no, that's fantastic.
Yeah, something different. And again, going into my last stock purchases for the week within one company was on Tuesday and Thursday. Was back on the company that's been on my stock watch list as a dividend stock to buy. I believe it was in September. Ticker symbol was VTRS or Viatris. Again, this was a company from the Pfizer and Mylan kind of joint, the spinoff from Pfizer joining up with Mylan brands. They own Lipitor, Viagra, a bunch of other, drugs, building out a nice pharmaceutical cash cow.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was saying. A nice cash cow there from some of the name brands that everyone has.
They haven't even been public for a year yet either, but bought them at 4 shares at $13.71 on Tuesday, and then another 4 shares at $13.61. So 8 total shares. Deployed just an additional around $109, adding approximately $3.52 in forward income at an average yield of about 3.21 to 3.23%.
Love it. Keep building that position. I've been buying too, so obviously I'm with you. It's a great company and a great stock.
So Bert, how much did you deploy this past week and how much income did you add in total?
We deployed $928.43 and added $33.52 of dividend income with an average yield of 3.61%. What about you?
A solid yield, even with the J&J, but really pairing it up with the AbbVie higher yield. So that's nice. We deployed just about $903 and some change and added a little bit over $26 in forward income at an average yield of 2.92%.
Fantastic, Lanny. Again, great companies, great metrics. Can't complain. Good stuff as always.
Both to push each other to get over $1,000 invested. We got to go hard, man.
Yeah. So everyone, let us know what stocks are you buying. What stocks did you add this last week? Let us know about the companies you bought. Obviously, the companies this week: J&J, AbbVie, BYM, Reynolds, and Viatris. As always, let us know what your thoughts are about Reynolds. Is there a new company that just quietly snuck in here into the purchases? And as always, subscribe to our channel and give us that thumbs up if you haven't already. We appreciate it, everybody. Thank you very much for helping us cross 10K last month.
Guys, that was Bert, and this was Lanny from the Dividend Diplomats delivering another stock purchase week for you. Over and out.